More now on our lead story, the origins of the pandemic. I want to focus on what actions we need to take based on what we've learned. I'm joined now by Fox News contributor, New York Post columnist Miranda Devine, and Pennsylvania Congressman Guy Reschenthaler. Congressman, great to see you. You've been following this closely for many, many months. You've got an announcement for us, which I think people will be very interested in. Tell us what you've been working on.
I do, Stephen. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. So I've been working on this issue since April or May of last year. And what I did is on Thursday, I introduced a bill which would defund EcoHealth Alliance. It would also call for a report to see how much money EcoHealth Alliance sent to the Institute of Virology in Wuhan. So I'm announcing it for the first time live on your show.
And just, could you just give us a sense of what might happen? I mean, as I was trying to make clear there, this shouldn't be a partisan issue. We're not blaming any particular administration. We just want to get to the bottom of it and to stop it happening. Sounds like your bill will do that. Do you think this is something that will actually happen, that you'll get cross-party support? You're not in the majority in the House. What's going to happen to your bill?
Well, Steve, I'm pessimistic that the Democrats will do anything with this bill. You know, I often wonder what the Chinese Communist Party has on the Democrat Party. It's got to be something, because they will not hold China accountable for anything, especially for what happened with this virus and the probability that it did come from the Institute of Virology in Wuhan. However, I still think it's important that we find out how much money was going to EcoHealth Alliance through grants, et cetera, and how much money was then being funneled to the Institute of Virology in Wuhan. Also, it's important to see how Dr. Fauci circumvented the will of the Obama administration when they put a moratorium on funding for gain-of-function research. No one elected Dr. Fauci, and yet he went around the will of President Obama and got money that circumvented the spirit of the law. That's wrong. He should be held accountable.
Yes.
Also, we need to draw attention to the fact that EcoHealth Alliance, had they known, which is very likely they did, that the Institute of Virology had serious safety issues, they are partially culpable for what occurred if and when this virus escaped from the Institute of Virology in Wuhan.
Yeah, very well put. And I'm very glad you phrased it the way you did, because it was going around the will of what the Obama administration did. They can have a technical defense, as we made clear, that the funding for the particular project we're talking about started just before the ban on new funding came in. But in that announcement from the Obama administration, they asked people to voluntarily stop doing this, and they didn't do that.